back to my channel. My name is Ty Grant, and today we're going to be talking about things that I wish I knew in college. So let's get started. So firstly, I graduated from Stony Brook University in 2024, so I'm a new graduate. I feel as though my experience is still fresh in my head, which is why I really want to put out this video. College is basically you putting a bunch of people that just came out of high school into an environment where they're pretty much alone but within limits, meaning like we're on campus and our parents aren't around, so there's certain things that we can do that we wouldn't have been able to do at home, which means people can be assholes. Imagine it as everybody is trying to figure out what they're growing into, because the next step after college is adulthood. So everybody is growing into their most mature self. But you have to remember where you guys came from, which is high school, where we were so immature. When I was in college, I was open arms to everybody. You can ask any of my friends. I was friends with anybody and everybody. I loved having friends. I loved meeting new people. I loved talking to people. I was a very much social butterfly, and I'm still all those things, but the difference is that I learned that not everybody can be your friends, and that is something that you are going to learn in college on your own. You're gonna go through a lot of friendship heartbreaks, but that's okay, because it's gonna build your character. It's going to turn you into the person that is able to identify when certain people don't fit into your lifestyle. And it's a very tough thing to start to do as a person, as a social butterfly, extrovert, open arms type of person. It was hard for me to let go of friendships. There was this one friendship where we clicked automatically. When we were together, like we'd just talk about everything. It was very comfortable from the start. This person didn't have very good time management, so it kind of affected our relationship in that I'd be like, oh, let's hang out at this time, and she'd be like, yeah. But then when it came down to it, it'd be like, oh, I got stuck doing this, or oh, I got stuck doing that. And at first it wasn't something that bothered me, but after a while, when it got to a point where they wouldn't even text to say that they weren't coming anymore, or they wouldn't communicate with me to say that they're going to be late, I knew that they weren't the friend for me. Because I'm a type of person that I love quality time and I love communication. Figuring out my boundaries, which you figure out your boundaries a lot in college, and learning from them and realizing that that's not the friend for me. Moving on, remember to step outside of your comfort zone. I graduated in 2020 from high school, which means that I went to college during COVID, and that was the worst time in terms of socializing, being able to even meet anybody. That my first year of college, I didn't have any friends because I didn't know anybody on campus. It was hard when I finally did get to campus in our sophomore year. We didn't have the same guidance as a freshman would have had, meaning we didn't, on our first day of school, they didn't give us a tour of the school. No, we had to find our way to class. Nobody knew how to navigate because nobody had any friends. In my first semester, I did something that I really do regret, and if I could go back, I would never have done, which was I made friends with my roommates, which this is not the bad thing. I made friends with my roommates and we got really close, and I never went outside. I never left my dorm for anything other than class, and I never joined any clubs because that was past my comfort zone at the time. My mom was always saying, you need to join clubs, but at the time I was so anxious about joining because I was like, other people already in the clubs, everybody knows each other, because there's sophomores and juniors and seniors, so there are kids that do already have friends, but as a freshman, you don't know anybody coming in, so it's all awkward. There were so many things that I wanted to do, so many things that I wanted to experience, and not being able to experience it, one in my first year because of COVID, and then in my sophomore year because I didn't want to step out of my comfort zone, made it so I wasn't able to experience half the things that I wanted to experience. The whole point of college is to broaden your horizons and try to do as many things as you can before you have to go to adulthood, where it's more, not saying that you can't have fun or do things in your adulthood, but it's more structured, where you still have to go to work. There were so many clubs that I wanted to join, so many activities that I wanted to do that I only could do in my junior and senior year, which was, you know, it was still great, but it would have been great if I started from the beginning, because maybe I could have been a president of some club, or maybe I could have run for student council, who knows. But I prevented myself from doing that because I wasn't able to step past my comfort zone. It's okay to be alone. I myself have personally struggled with going anywhere in college alone. Like, it would take a lot for me to even go sit in the cafeteria alone, because I'm thinking, oh, people are gonna think that I have no friends. You have to realize that everybody feels that way. Everybody feels insecure. Everybody feels like somebody else is looking at them in a certain way, but nobody actually cares, because everybody's just thinking about themselves. So the next time that you guys are like, oh, I'm not gonna go to a restaurant by myself because people are gonna think it's weird, do it. I am getting to a point in my life where I'm able to do things by myself and be okay, but in college it was the total opposite, and it prevented me from doing a lot of things that I wish that I did. What I learned through a multitude of lessons and just experiences is that I needed to love myself. And when I started to do that, it's like something clicked. It's like this veil kind of is taken off of you, because insecurity and doubt, all those things kind of cloud yourself. It makes you think things about yourself that's just not true, and that honestly other people don't even see. It's all in your head. And once I realized that, I started to love myself unconditionally, even when I mess up, even when some days I feel down, sad, anything. I love myself through it all. All that to say, in my junior and senior year, when I learned these lessons, it's like the confidence just came rolling in. I always think back to that episode of Euphoria when in Lexi's play, when Maddie was doing her makeup and she was like, confidence is made up. Everybody is insecure, and as long as you feel that you're confident, you are confident. She didn't say it like that, but that's basically what I took from it, and it's true. As long as you feel that you're confident and you say that you're confident, you're confident. Once you're able to zone into that and gain that confidence, it really never goes away. It really doesn't. Even if you feel that it goes away, it's still inside you. You just gotta dig for that stuff. You just gotta believe that you are what you say you are. That's the most important lesson that I want you guys to learn today, is that when you manifest confidence, when you manifest something that you want to change, it will come. But you need to believe in yourself. You need to believe that you're able to change it, and it will come to you. I promise you that. So I do want to make a part 2, and if you guys like that, please make sure to comment and like and subscribe. Thank you guys. Bye.